The 10-4 Houston Texans will travel to Lincoln Financial Field to play against the Philadelphia Eagles. Jansen, who are you picking in this game?
I'm picking the Eagles. I look through the stats. I'm a Nick Foles guy. I open my eyes, and I know what's going to happen. When Nick Foles is in the lineup, correct me if I'm wrong, the Eagles win. The Eagles' defense also as well plays better, Sean, when Nick Foles is in the game. Nick Foles right now is 2-1 this season, right? Guess what the defense is giving up? 20 points a game. When Nick Foles is not the starter, which means Carson Wentz is starting, guess what? 26 points a game. Eagles at home, they're going to win it. I don't see Deshaun Watson just throwing all over the Eagles, even though they're like, oh, well, the Eagles have one of the worst secondaries. That is true. But I want to see how they're going to play in that cold environment, in an environment where the Eagles could still win the division. They can still win the division. This team can still make the playoffs. Nicky Magic, I'm telling you. Nick Foles is going to lead this team late. It's going to be a close game, but late in the game, Nick Foles is going to make a couple plays that Carson Wentz just couldn't make this year. I'm not saying Carson Wentz isn't a franchise quarterback, but I'm saying he don't have the it factor that Nick Foles has. Nick Foles finds ways to win.
I agree. Look, I don't agree with the game pick. Look, I like Nick Foles as well. I like being on that bandwagon, but no, the Eagles aren't going to win this game. It's not going to happen. The Houston Texans, they've been on a win streak. I understand they lost a couple weeks ago, but I just think they're more hot. I understand the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Foles, and Nick Magic, and this and that. But no, I say 26-20. Houston Texans will find a way to win this game. Just like you mentioned, they have one of the worst secondaries in the league. You're going against one of the best receivers in DeAndre Hopkins in the league. If not, he's a top 3 receiver to me right now. So I just think the Houston Texans will find a way to get it done. I think I'll take Deshaun Watson. I understand that Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. I'll take Deshaun Watson over Nick Foles in this football game.
But one thing I don't think you know or you're accounting for is this. Guess what? He has an ankle.
Who?
Hopkins has an ankle.
DeAndre Hopkins?
Yeah, he has an ankle. He's going to play, but still, he's not completely healthy. So that's affecting the game as well. Plus Nick Foles starting. I don't see why you're picking Houston. I don't know if it's because of the new environment we're in doing the show today, but Houston's not winning this ball game. Okay. The pressure is on. The Eagles are going to deliver. I'm not going to say they're going to make the playoffs yet, but I'm saying Nick Foles has them believing. You saw what they did to the L.A. Rams, right? The L.A. Rams are a better team than the Houston Texans. Yeah, they're playing a tougher division. They play tougher competition. The Eagles are on the rise. It's all about when you get hot. And the Eagles look like they're getting hot at the right time.
They just won a game. I don't know if they're getting hot in the right time. If they beat Houston, then maybe they're getting hot at the right time. But I can't just say automatically that they're just going to beat them.
You're only as good as your last game, Sean. Michael Jordan said that. Eagles are going to win this game.
Okay, look, 26-20. I'm picking Houston. And look, you mentioned already about the DeAndre Hopkins ankle injury, but that's why you bring in Demaryius Thomas. That's why Lamar Miller, you can establish the run game. We know what Deshaun Watson could do with his legs as well. I just think they got too many weapons on the offensive side of football, and the defense isn't too shabby too with J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, Tyrann Mathieu. Did you forget about that? The Houston Texans defense, they're not that bad of a defense. I just say it's going to be a close game, 26-20.
It's going to be a close game. I didn't forget about that. I'll wrap things up because I'll talk all day on this, Mike. I'm just saying the Nick Foles factor makes everybody around him play better. Okay. Until proven otherwise. Now, if Houston goes in and beats the crap out of the Eagles, okay, I'll give you that, Sean. I'm done talking. But until then, I believe in Nick.